It's another Thursday morning, and I want to welcome you to Morning Drive on Providence Television International. My name is Edna Cesar-Garrick, and as usual, the first thing we do on this program is to take a look at the dailies for today. And the first one we have here is the Daily Trust. On the front page, there says Tinubu sacks 6 ministers, appoint 7 others. And there's a rider to that effect, which says reassign portfolios to 10. Cabinet still over bloated. This is coming from the CSOs. Lean government workforce will cut waste. Ex-permanent secretary will resist attempt to scrap Niger Delta ministry. And also on the front page of the Daily Trust, Jigawa tanker explosion will lost 50 relatives. Federal government gives Julius Berger ultimatum on Abuja Kaduna Kano Road amidst tariff hike demand. Consumers decry fast data depletion, poor connectivity. Diphtheria kills 1,191 in 17 months. This is coming from the NCDC. Federal government withdraw money laundering charges against Brian's executive. External reserves hit $40 billion as Nigeria targets $1 billion monthly inflow. Emir Sanusi to turban eldest son, Chizoma Kano. Blueprint. FEC OKs 3.3 million euro, $141 million for 6 M346 fighter aircraft ammunition. And the rider says approves establishment of Creative Economy Fund. After Obasanjo's alarm, Senate plans submit on 20 million out of school children. Ododo increased monthly pension of Kogi retirees by 10,000. IMF commends CBN's forex reforms, aggressive interest rate hike. DICO head NSC as Tinubu scraps sports ministry. Clerk rejects scrapping of Niger Delta ministry as Tinubu drops 4 others ministers. It may change in nomenclature. NDDC remains. Malia heads new livestock ministry. Buhari's ministers Dangidi Dare return. Yatida replaces Edu at humanitarian affairs. Bianca Ojukwu 5 others in. Vanguard, IMF wants Nigerians to focus more on increasing tax revenue. Reps, small increase in deprivation fund from 13% to 50%. Climate change, Lagos is sinking. Deputy Governor Hamzat raises alarm. Obasanjo Danjuma decry wingling equality of leadership in Nigeria. Tinubu fires 6 ministers, hires 7 new ones in cabinet rejig. Names Bianca Ojukwu, 6 new ministers, redeploy 10, appoint Shehu Diko, Chairman National Sport Commission. Buhari ex-minister takes over Labour. SGF HOS working on mega of ministries. Diaspora Nigerians to get BVN. This is coming from Cardoso. Mixed reactions as federal government scraps Niger Delta ministry. Edo APC Transition Committee raising false alarm over document. Federal government gives Julius Berger 7 days ultimatum over Abuja Kaduna Road project. Tinubu scraps port ministry. Daily Sun, PDP asks North Central to produce nominee for national chairman. Tension heightens in cabinet as president sacks Maman Bill 3 others. Tinubu under pressure to retain chief security officer. And the rider there says Fasasi may remain in office till course resumption time. Uzodinma NGE president tasked journalists to promote growth in Old Eastern region. How hoarders are worsening food inflation. Bello FCC PC boss. Federal government seeks $618 million loan to buy attack jets ammunition. Troops smash armed groups. Camps neutralize scores. Rescue 14 in Southeast. Nigerian Tribune on the front page there says many citizens facing difficulties in Nigeria. Naira showing signs of stability, says IMF. League of Northern Democrats essential for Nigerians' future. This is coming from Obasanjo. FEC approves 43.3 million euros, $141 million credit facilities for fighter jets ammunition, 429 days after Tinubu rejects 45-member cabinet. You get the details of this on page 3 on Nigerian Tribune. The Guardian, cautious optimism over Tinubu's reshuffle cabinet changes. NUC, NCDMB orders move to commercialize research and capital fights. Flood displaced 5 million Nigerians in 10 years. Allow PDP breathe. Olugbo Digya tells Atiku Wike. Diphtheria kills 1,191 persons in 17 months, says NCDC. MBS says 85.2% of household use estimated bills. The Nation, trial of Bian's chief of money laundering terminated. Attorney General in trouble over state suit against EFCC. FEC okays 443 million euro, $142 million for fighter jets ammunition. NIBSS plan BVN platform for Nigerians in diaspora by December. Ondo 2024 stories, how federal government tax reform can gain support by IMF. Tinubu fires 5 ministers in major cabinet reshuffle. Nigeria taking steps to strengthen Naira, says Edum. FCCPC boss blames food inflation on hoarders. The Punch, Dangote refinery begins direct petrol sales to marketers. 12 states delay 30,000 naira minimum wage for teacher. Diaspora Nigerians get non-resident BVN platform December. Private sector, opposition spilled as Tinubu reshuffles cabinet. The writer there says OPS backs Tinubu as opposition. CSOs, Nigerians demand sacking of more underperforming ministers. President fires 5, appoints 7, reassigns 10 ministers as federal government merges scrap ministries. FEC okays $218 million loan for fighter jet ammunition. Canadian lady jailed 11 years for importing 35.20 kilogram cannabis. New Telegraph. PMS importation drops by 33% to 106 billion naira. Speculations over as Tinubu sacks Uju Kennedy, Tyra 3 others ministers in cabinet rejig. FEC okays 443.3 million euro, $141 million facility from financiers to produce fighter jet ammunition. First News, Governor Diri honored with First News Award for Excellence. Umahi gives Julius Berger 7 days ultimatum to accept Abuja-Kano road contract. Edwin Clark kicks against Tinubu's scrapping of Niger Delta Ministry, vows resistance. Canadian woman jailed 11 years for importing 35.2 kilogram cannabis into Nigeria. Cabinet reshuffle. Tinubu fires 5 ministers, nominate 7 others. Nigerians education crisis, 20 million out of school children, potential bandits. Akpabio sounds alarm. Senate calls for national summit to address crisis, urge state governors to act before time bomb explodes. 15 states announced new minimum wage. Imo, 20 others yet to follow. Father, native doctor arrested after son dies in ritual fortification. Federal government drops money laundering charges against Bian's executive. Nigerian News Direct, the front page, court sentences Canadian lady to 11 years imprisonment for importing illicit drug into Nigeria. Olaiya flyover, ex-commissioner hits back at Adeleke, dares government to provide technical report. Deteriorating health condition holds EFCC prosecution of Binance executive. FEC approves creation of Creative Economy Fund to unveil IP policy. Explosive reshuffle. Tinubu appoints 7 new ministers, dismisses man. Manam Ohaneye orders fake scrap Niger Delta Sports Ministries, establishes regional development, no bias for scrapping, or no mockery comment Tinubu appointment of Ojukwu as Foreign Affairs Minister. Lagos to host 9-day Afro Police International Cultural Festival withdraw threat against Abuja beggars to face legal action. Serap tells Wiki. The Daily Times court orders release of Gambayan from prison as federal government drop criminal charges. Federal government urges state to boost climate change resilience. CBN's FX backlog clearance boosts Naira stability. This is coming from the IMF. Tinubu sacks 5 ministers, reassigns 10 to new portfolios. ASUP mobilizes lecturers as strike ultimatum expires. Daily Independent, Benue Governor suspend AG over suit challenging EFCC legality. IMF charges African leaders on addressing rising high indebtedness. Mixed review trails Tinubu major cabinet reshuffle orders. President fires 5 ministers, names 7 new ones, reassigns 10, abolishes Niger Delta Affairs, Sports Development Ministries, wants appointee to set Nigeria on path of irreversible growth. There was no bias for scrapping Niger Delta Ministry, says Clerk. Former Minister Dalong opposes scrapping of sports ministries. Ubani Shele react over ministry overseeing development commissions. Fake OK 740 billion naira for beggar stretch of Abuja Kano Road. Senate calls for national summit on out of school children. Afrim Bank commits $200 million as federal government OK's Creative Economic Development Fund. Troops smash armed group camp kills, scores rescue 14 in Southeast. FCCPC blames grain hoarders for rising food inflation in Nigeria. The Matrix, frequent National Gate collapse, Rep launch probe as NERC public hearing holds today. NNPC to clear $6 billion petrol supply debt soon, Edun. Explains reemergence of fuel subsidy, says it's caused by FX fluctuations. Tinubu shakes up cabinet, fires 5 ministers, redeploy 10, make 7 fresh nominations. Ministry of Regional Development to oversee activities of all regional development commissions, charges new appointees to understand administrative eagerness, determination to set Nigeria on path to irreversible growth. Surprises as Adelabum, Matawale, Oyetola, others escape Tinubu's hammer. Senate calls for national summit over menace of 30 million out of school children. Benue Governor Aliya suspends Attorney General for challenging EFCC's legality. Mr. Wike must withdraw threat to address beggars. This is coming from Serap. Tinubu swears in Abdullahi Usman Bello as new CCB chairman. Bobrisky falls ill in police custody, rushed to hospital. That's our package on the newspaper review. Thanks for watching. Edna Cesar Garrick is my name. The morning drive continues. Don't go away.